Welcome back to AM Buffalo. As you can see, I am no longer in studio, but I am in Mercedes Wilson's car, and for good reason. Even though I'm having kind of a good time, I feel like I'm joyriding, even though the car's not moving. I'm here with Megan Lederhouse from William Mattar's law offices right now because we're here to talk about something pretty serious. Megan, thank you so much for being with us.
Yes, thank you for doing this experiment with me. It's a little uncomfortable already.
Oh my gosh, we have been in this car for just a few minutes.
And it's so warm, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that just goes to tell you something, right? Because it's not that sunny or hot out, and you would assume it's not dangerous. But that's what people should not take for granted, correct?
Yes, and that's what we talk about a lot. You really have to understand that no matter what the temperature is outside, it's a lot warmer inside of a vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, when you're thinking of pets, when you're thinking of children, these are little lungs. So as much as it's uncomfortable for us right now, and even just having a conversation, can you imagine, you know, when your dog is in the car, how excited they are and they're jumping around and they're panting? Could you imagine
yes.
breathing in this warm air and being so excited and how quickly you would run out of breath? So that's what we want to raise awareness on.
And you see these terrible stories. It's very sad. Sometimes people leave their kids in the car. They might not even know they did it. Sometimes it's just by accident because of our busy schedules. But this is why presence of mind is so important around this time of year, correct?
Yes, exactly. And it's easy to say, I could never forget my child in the car. But when you hear the stories, it's usually a change in routine.
Sure.
So for example, summer just started. So you're used to dropping your kids off at school, and instead, you know, you have to go to a new daycare or a new babysitter, and you almost go in that auto tune when you're driving. There's been many times where I'm sure everybody said you drive to work and you're like, I don't even remember driving here. So imagine that something changes in your routine one day. That's how these tragedies happen. So it's really just those split-second decisions and mistakes that can change lives forever.
Give us some tips. What do people do to avoid really a devastating situation?
So William Mattar Law Offices has a great tip, and we love it because it's kind of a double safety tip, okay? So when you have a child or a pet in the back seat, leave something in the back seat that you need before you leave the vehicle. Leave your phone back there. Because then you're not going to be tempted to look at your phone. So we're talking about distracted driving too. So you're stopping yourself from driving distracted.
Sure.
And you're going to need your phone when you get out to go into work, go into the store, and you'll check the back seat.
Great tip. Love it. That's fantastic. And you know what? Just to give you real perspective, I'm not sure if you've already been seeing this, but Autumn Landowski with our weather team has actually created these graphics and shared it with us about how quickly the temperature in a car increases over time depending on what the temperature is outside. So you might not think that 70 degrees outside is all that dangerous, but it can increase into the 100-degree mark over and above as time goes on. So this is something we really need to be aware of and constantly be thinking of. So Megan, thank you so much for being on the show. Where else can people find more information about staying safe in these hot temperatures?
Yep, so you can go right to williammattar.com for more information on this.
Love it. Megan Lederhouse, always a pleasure having you on AM Buffalo.
Thank you.
And you know what? Stay safe out there while you're enjoying yourself during the summer. We're going to take a quick break.